So good afternoon to all, and thank you for joining us. I know some of you were probably a bit rain-soaked from Canada training this morning. Apologies about the weather, but what can we do? Of course, we're here to celebrate our Centennial. It's an exciting time for the Canadian Soccer Association, and we're very honored to have the U.S. national team pay us a visit as we celebrate our Centennial, and of course, the first match that was played on Canadian soil between Canada and the U.S.
Well, first of all, we're delighted to be in the next stage, obviously. It's definitely going to be another challenge for us. Our preparation's been good. We're going to take it into this game on Sunday against tough opposition, but one that definitely we'll put what we've been doing into practice and bring it into the qualifiers.
First, I'd like to thank our U.S. colleagues for accepting to play the game. It's important to us, and in terms of a preparation, because that's what it is. And as I said before, the most important thing is the opening game against Cuba. So hopefully, it's important the things that we do well in the game leading up to Cuba.
Well, obviously, first of all, thanks for having us and giving us the opportunity to play on Sunday. We are in the same boat. We're trying to prepare the team as strong as possible for World Cup qualifiers. That's when it all begins, the road towards Brazil 2014, and that's where we want to go, both teams. And we had two previous games over the last couple of days. One went really well, the other one went okay, but the result was a little bit harsh, I would say. But it is what it is, and now we are pleased to be here and to have that special moment, sharing it with the Canadian Federation and people here. So we're excited about it, and hopefully, the weather changes a little bit until Sunday. So it will be a good test for both of us.
Yeah, qualifying is an interesting process. It's very demanding at times. I think the best advice that I can give anybody is to kind of expect the unexpected, especially in places where we're going next, in Guatemala. You see everything, and we need to be prepared for that. And I think we've done a good job so far in our first two games, dealing with situations that aren't optimal. But it's a long process, and you really need all of your players in your squad to perform at certain times and in different situations. So we're looking forward to it. But having that said, we know that it's more of a marathon than it is a sprint.